Hey, I'm Daphne and welcome to the lyric breakdown for Wanna Be With You. So for ages, I've wanted to write with a movie on in the background so that we can match the energy of the song to the energy of the movie. Movies kind of have everything pushing all towards one specific feeling, especially in like one scene. Where you got like, costumes, soundtrack, lighting, the acting, like the story, whatever. It's all pushing that one thing. And I think sometimes if I'm writing just about whatever's happening in my life, because humans are complicated, it ends up sort of having a few different emotions coming through, which then isn't as potent as it maybe could be. So I wanted to try having a really specific feeling movie scene on in the background. So Max and I for this song decided we wanted to write something a bit like obsessive, and we decided that the older 90s 2000s rom-coms would be the way to go. The main one we had was 10 Things I Hate About You with the bleachers scene. We also had Easy A, the lawnmower, and the boombox scene, and we also had the airport running montage whatever of Love Actually. Those were all the ones we tried, but specifically the 10 Things I Hate About You scenes. We'd have that up on one of the screens and we'd write for a little bit, and then we just check back in and make sure that it matched with the music muted like it could go with the scene. We also wanted to tap into that obsession thing of being like too much into someone, so we wanted to have like nice stuff and then like, oh, weird stuff. So the first lyrics we've got, I want to be your person, I want to talk all night. Nice. I want to wear your perfume, I want to have your life. And I think we tossed up variations of have your life with take your life, but it sounded a bit too murdery, and we were like, maybe not actually bad, just too much, but then we make it okay because the person that it's about is like also into it. So yeah, cool. Wearing your perfume for whatever reason to me just feels like the essence of like stealing someone's vibe. Smelling like someone else is weird if you don't already smell like them. The next part is a direct reference to 10 Things I Hate About You. As I make it down the bleachers, I can't take my eyes off you. That's the song playing. And like, I can't take my eyes off you. I want to be your person. Do you want that too? So it does pull it back a little bit to be like, oh, maybe they're keen as well. We're not like forcing this thing. Then we get, I want to be with you, I want to be with you, I want to be with. That's all still like, oh, it's lovey, it's just a bit weird. And then it flips to, I want to be you, I want to be you, I want to be you. That's also the first time in the song you hear the chords outline what they're actually playing. If we're being correct, it would be minor. But because we're not playing the full chord, we're just playing. When we hit that pre, we show them that it's actually major chord there instead of. There's also a few references to some of my other songs in here. So Sugarcoat, the 5 quintuple vocals in the verses that are panned like that, that, and that. I did that for these verses as well. And I also referenced Sneakers, sing about shoes and Sugarcoat. So there's a little bit of through line. And then also Perfect Piece of Person I'm Made For, it ends with similar lyrics down there. So for the chorus, we have, I wish I looked that good in sneakers. That's the Sugarcoat reference. And then the background vocals are just sort of like, oh, stupid inside voice. Yeah, but you don't though. Wish I was almost half as cool. Would be nice, but you're not so. They say the grass is always greener. Like on the other side, you know, it's a saying. Funny lyric, I like that. The next bit, I don't need the scenery to get my news, means I'm not going to listen to the fact that the grass is always greener somewhere else. It's like, I don't need the grass to tell me what's going on. Because if you were me, you'd be obsessed with every piece of you too. That one's kind of obvious, but we wanted to be like, oh, if you were me, you'd also be like a lunatic badger. Singing wise, for the next verse, we want to go a little bit like darker because it sort of pulls back and gets a bit like feeling. So let me taste your chapstick and we can get real close. And on the real close, I have the vocals super close in the ears and really loud. They're way too loud, but I like them that loud. I want to be dramatic, maybe panic, and take off all your clothes. Back to like, oh, a love thing, like I'm nervous, but cute. Then I'll wear them in the morning, walk around in your costumes. That's back to the stealing your stuff. Because I'm your demographic, would you be mine too? And I think that's actually quite lovely. And the bridge is just another verse. It starts off with, you can be my contact in emergencies. We had that lyric for ages, but we couldn't quite fit it in. It was originally going to be like, I've marked you down as my emergency contact, and now I'm running across the road, almost being hit by things, so that when I end up in the hospital, you'll be there and like see me and stuff. But there wasn't a way that we could fit that in to make it sound like that. I'm going to put you down as my contact, and I'm jumping off a roof is a bit like, oh, so we couldn't quite work that in, but I'm still glad I got in there with just the, you can be my contact in emergencies. It's a bit cuter, more wholesome. And then running through the airport from security, that's a reference to Love Actually, where they're like skipping through the security stuff. Except I thought it would be funny if it was more of like a, you're not succeeding at it. So running through the airport from security, and then you're on the plane. Did you see me from the runway getting tackled off my feet because security's going for you? Do you want more or do you want me? And that's the whole song. If you like these words, go listen to the song. Thanks for watching. I'm Daphne. See you later.